Oh, wow.
Foul.
We got it back.
Watch the roll, watch the roll, watch the roll. Watch the roll, watch the roll. Yep. Oh, good move, Dirk. Oh, Dirk.
Whoa.
Dirk said he had something.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, Brian.
Let it be. Leave Brian be.
Oh, no, that's too far.
Great job,
That's
Chris.
his game.
Wow, those are some tough shots.
Dunk on him. Dunk on that man. Oh.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
Yo.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The wing set for them, Mitchell and Okoro. Tristan Thompson is out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Garland in at the one spot. And for Detroit, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Tobias Harris is out there with Durham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now, Garland. Mobley outside. Garland against Cunningham. Clock at 4. Mobley misses. Harris passes to Ivy. Dishes it to Cunningham. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Garland looking it over. Kicks it to Thompson. Mobley against Harris. Mobley the pass to Garland. Over Cunningham. Garland no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game, Doris, in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those two achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
And, Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Over Harris. Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
The pass to Duran. To the inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ivy on the wing. 23 points his last outing. A nice shot by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside, gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Duran pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And that one drops. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mobley. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys. Then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
See the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Pistons, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And here is Okoro. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Defense going to live with that one. Okoro just making a tough contested shot.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Loads it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Harris. Cunningham kicks to Harris. The shot missing. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
A moment here now to see the numbers for how this year has shaped up for him. He's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for.
Now, here's Ivy. He has yet to score. Here's Duran. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Garland, that's for two. Duran pulls it in.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Thompson dishes to Harris. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Duran, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Mobley. Good. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
To the middle. Here's Duran. And he banks in the lane.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Over Ivy. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Reed is checked in for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris. Then for the Cavaliers, Morris is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's LeVert in for Okoro. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Strus is checked in. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Pass to Reed. He dishes it to Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot. And boy, is he producing.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Fontecchio. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ivy. Here's the 3. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Pistons leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. It's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell outside. Going inside. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot. And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Here's Fontecchio. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Spruce's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cunningham against Mitchell. From 18 feet away, Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 17.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Out to Morris, wide open. And it's Reed pulling it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Over Mitchell. Here's Reed, and he converts the layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Mobley. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Back to LeVert. Over Ivy. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Caris LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Stewart, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Detroit up by 12. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pistons have been rolling right along, haven't they?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Here's Ivy. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Big Dog is out there with Reed. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Here's a Okoro, and Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons.
For your Pistons, Duren.
Here's Merrill.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First personal foul.
Detroit leading by 14. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Always keeping an eye out for rebounding opportunities. Thompson, just a rookie, but already showing some experience.
The 3 from Garland. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Inside, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick-and-roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot doors. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot. And if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent. Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Okoro kicks to Morris. A 3-pointer is right on target. Morris has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Thompson left side. The Pistons rebound. Cunningham outside. There's the pass to Duren. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Ivy. Goes up again. With 1 on the clock. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got 8.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Merrill. Ivy defending. Morris, no good.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tristan.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Harris is checked in for Thompson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turn mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Here's Merrill. Ivy defending. Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got his first basket.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Holland. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Holland's got 8 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
To the paint. Here's Okoro. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Harris. Again, the Pistons score.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Merrill. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
The assist goes.
Merrill's got 4 this quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Here's Holland. He's got 8. Stolen by Okoro. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Harris. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Outside Garland. Passes it to Morris. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
During the pass to Ivy. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Morris. Over Harris. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
Here's Cunningham to stop the drought, and the layup is up and in. Duran's got 10 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Mitchell, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Now, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And that one drops for him.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Here's Harris, and the shot is long.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pistons leading by 20. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. inside. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. And here's Strus for 3.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Down low, Reed. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Strus passes to Mobley. You know, Craig, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 20. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. Averaging about 27 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Donovan Mitchell is second.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
55 seconds left here in the second. Thompson dishes to Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. Trying to get open is Thompson, and it's Strus missing.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Mobley against Stewart. Cloak loose, and stolen by Mobley. LeVert in the corner. Sinks the triple. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, are you getting the energy you need to get defensive stops?
Well, one thing, we're definitely not doing that right now, so we got to get stops. You know, it's unacceptable the way we're playing right now. We're not helping each other, but second half, we got to make up for that.
That's why there are 2 halves. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 2 block shots, and 2 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebound. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them. And their team is playing great.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have game plan in place. They got the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it on them. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard position, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the center, filling out the middle. To the middle, it's stolen by Harris. Thompson, left side. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And it's Mitchell missing. Pistons leading by 21. Ivy on the wing. Passes it to Harris. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to LeVert. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The 3 from Garland. Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got his second basket of the game. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Thompson with the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Okoro. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. That's good from Cunningham. He hits both from the stripe. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now the pass to Okoro. Mobley right side. Rebound Detroit. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson for the triple. Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Okoro. Shot clock at 3. From the wing. And they recover it. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Harris.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Mitchell against Ivy. 7-foot shot. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Timeout call.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Detroit, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've been a revelation here in the early going. Some people, including myself, had doubts about their plan coming into the season, but no question, it's working.
You know, it just looks to me like they're having fun out there, and sometimes that's contagious. It drives success. This is beautiful.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Cunningham against Garland. Detroit with the rebound. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Mobley outside. 13 feet away. Another shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Turing's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Cunningham against Garland. Harris inside. Can't connect from short range. Kicks it to Garland. Here's Merrill. Ivy defending. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Clock is at 3. The 3 from Morris. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better." Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Count the basket. 14 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Merrill. Back to Mobley. Here's Morris, and he's finally able to knock one down. Morris has got 7.
Ooh, how about the level of focus from the big man? Marcus Morris doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. For the Pistons, all reads checked in for Duren. And it's Big Dog in for Thompson. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. So it's Detroit now. Detroit, no good that time either.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pass to Holland. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Cunningham. Fires the 3. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 7 now in this quarter.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
Pass to Strus. Launches a 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
LeVert finds Garland over Cunningham. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And the pass to Holland. On the wing, Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Mobley. Harris, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Ivy passes to Holland. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Holland's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots, he's looking more comfortable, and guess what? He's in a groove.
Reed kicks to Holland. Into the lane. Reed the pass to Holland. The shot's good. 14 points for Big Dog.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Mobley. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got 9.
Boy, defense making a valiant effort, truly, but Mobley with authority to his shot.
Reed with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Basket good. 16 points for Big Dog.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Here's Cunningham, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
5th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham. 2 shots.
That's good from Cunningham. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's LeVert. The 3 from Strus. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Big Dog. He's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Hardaway in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. The wide open shot from Strus. His 3-pointers off the mark. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Flynn. Out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Well, Cleveland shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Niang, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's Strus. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Pistons shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Holland the pass to Fontecchio. Hardaway with a wide open look. Here's Stewart. Passes to Holland. They shoot again. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Cleveland. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Detroit making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jerome, he's checked in for Garland. And Porter drops them both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Beasley. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Porter against Flynn. Porter dishes to Wade. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
Take a break. And for their matchup with the Magic, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And he makes the first. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Beasley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And it's Wade penetrating. That shot, no good. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. He gets that one. Beasley's got his first points of the game.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
For Detroit, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Flynn, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Merrill's checked in. The free throw drops for Flynn. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
The Pistons have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
5 on the clock. Pass to Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Flynn the pass to Stewart. Back to Flynn. Can't get it to fall. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Jerome. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Duran. To the left wing. Here's Sasser. Shots good by Duran.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Merrill passes to Niang. Fires, high post. Jerome, no good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And Duran slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Sasser. Duran the pass to Beasley. They get it back.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? He takes it in, and there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
To the inside. A nice shot by Okoro.
Assist from
the Pistons have gone 7-16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. High post Stewart. Dishes to Ivy. Back to Stewart. Back to Ivy. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Morris. Inside, Merrill. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Fontecchio. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Pass to Okoro. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Pass to Sasser. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Sasser's got 4 this quarter.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Merrill. It's deflected. Now Ivy pass to Stewart. Now here's Duran. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Good work defensively by Morris.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The pass to Duran. Now Stewart. Here's Ivy. And the 3 off target.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Jerome. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. TV, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Good on both. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Duran. Now here's Cunningham. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Nails it from the high post. Cunningham's got 32 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Cade Cunningham.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.